with the national anthem, then from the East African anthem, Uganda. Let's get ready for the national anthem.
Basebo ne banyabo ndowooza abatuwadde abaana kuba temuba kutuwa abaana sibaddeemu nakutawanyizibwa nti ate omwana ono yatolose mwana ono yakoze ati bagraduates mwebale kuba na mpisa mwalonda obusawo mbakakasa nti omusawo tadiba okusinga ebintu ebirala muyite n'abaana aba secondary babalabe nga mwambadde ebintu ebyo ebityo bannange ebigambo bibadde bitonotono naye bagamba nti bosooka okwogera Chairperson LC1 Mali security elite.
I'm going to invite next we're going to have a speech from the principal, St. Teresa Nursing.
Pledges to continue playing their role where you are today. We are all content.
At this moment, Chairperson LC3 Wakisi Division, in recognition of her work. Thank you so much.
We have been in position to persuade government to improve the welfare of scientists. So I want to urge you and beg you not to fall victim to this brain drain, to the modern slavery that is happening. Things are now okay in Uganda. The salaries of all scientists have been made fine at the same time as we think of about those of arts. So as a member of parliament, I'm very ready to recommend any of you who would wish to work for government. My office is open. I sit on the Committee on Public Service. You can seek my help so that you can also enroll and get on the government payroll for the good salaries. I want you to address to you a challenge of age. We have a very big challenge when we are enrolling for certificate in midwifery and a certificate in nursing. That basing on our system of education in Uganda, you find that we have young learners who complete senior 4 at an early age. But when these learners want to seek admission in nursing institutions, they are prevented from getting admission, giving an excuse that they are still young at the age of around 16 and 17. So as a member of parliament and as a commissioner, you who is there and our chief guest, I want us to join efforts and see how this can be addressed, in that our young nurses and midwives don't lose out on getting trained into becoming important people in this world. So we have a very big challenge of age. Of recent, I was informed by the principal that some learners are being dropped because they have not yet made 18 years. But yet in actual sense, these people have sat for senior 4 and have completed with good grades. So I beg your ministry to address that issue.
Graduation is a time of finishing an initial phase. However, it is also time of celebration of the achievement you have attained. You have acquired knowledge, attitude, and skills in human care during your training. I now challenge you to move to the next phase, to apply what you have attained and compete favorably in the global market. Yes, I heard the Honorable Member of Parliament telling you that the public service is open for you. However, I want to tell you that if you are not competent, you will not go through. If you are not professional, you will not go through. Make the skills that you have attained here when public service advertises, either in the local government or at the center, you apply and you compete comfortably. I wish to implore you, as you wait for opportunities to get into employment, and even if already employed, make the best use of the government funding support that are at various community programs like the parish development model, and invest in income generating activities to change your livelihood. You can make a project in a health related project and you get access to the parish development fund that is available. Lobbying for health training institutions, yes, we do this and we will continue doing this. I think recently we trained the midwifery tutors in schools. We shall continue doing that. We shall continue lobbying. The capacity, I know we have discussed this with you proprietors, especially on double admission. But we shall further discuss. The challenge is for you compromising the resources that you have and you don't produce quality. So we will further discuss this. I'm happy with the quality of this institution, and a testimony of that is for you to see us even sending students that have failed elsewhere to this institution, because we trust what you do. So we will continue working very closely with you. Harmonizing the school rules and regulations. The principals are working on this. They submitted their draft 1, which we discussed, and it was taken back for further improvement. I know before this year ends, we shall have them available, approved, and we will have a generic rule for all students undertaking training in health training institutions that you will tailor to your institution, but without compromising the standard we have set. The Honourable Member of Parliament, the issues that we have raised of age is under discussion. However, one point that I want to bring to your attention, that health workers have one value of being adults to manage patients. We don't get children to manage patients. We get adults to manage patients. And according to the Ugandan standards, to be an adult, you must be 18 years. I will request you also to help us to define the age for an adult in Uganda as a legislator.
We call the Principal Nursing Officer from Jinja Regional Referral Hospital.
You are going to take the nurse's oath before God and before this whole congregation to show your allegiance to our profession. Please, as you go out there to practice, reflect on each of the words which are in this oath. I solemnly declare myself before God and the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will do all in my power
St. Francis School of Health Sciences, Namataba, and I've been doing a diploma in nursing direct.
And here we are, these people conned us, we came to school, we paid everything as it was stated by our admissions, and now at the last moment we expected to do exams. These people came and told us, you know what, you were not registered. And now we are here, our friends are doing exams for us, we are here, we are claiming for our money, we want compensation for our money. These people already wasted our time, and now let the time go, but we want our money so that we can start life anywhere else apart from St. Francis. We are not meant even to be called the nurses, we just claim we are nurses. So if we not sit for these papers, we are nothing in the medical field. Yes.